Picture a world where money doesn't need banks, borders, or bureaucrats. A mysterious coder drops a plan for digital cash that runs on math and mistrust of the system. That's cryptocurrency, folks, and it's one of the wildest stories out there. Welcome to the Stuffology Show, where we unpack the stuff that shapes our world. Today, we're diving deep into the history of crypto, its scrappy start, its crazy ups and downs, and what it means for our future. Grab a snack, settle in, and let's hit the digital trail. Our story kicks off in 2008. The world's a mess. The financial crisis is tanking banks, wiping out savings, and making everyone mad. Trust in institutions? Gone. Then, out of the blue, someone named Satoshi Nakamoto, nobody knows if it's one person, a group, or an alien, drops a 9-page white paper. It's called Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. The pitch: money that doesn't need banks or governments. It's decentralized, secure, and runs on a network of computers. In January 2009, Satoshi mines the first Bitcoin block, the Genesis block. It's worth zip, nada, zero. But the idea? It's a spark that's about to light a fire. Bitcoin's secret sauce is blockchain, a digital ledger spread across thousands of computers. Every transaction gets recorded, verified, and locked in forever. Think of it like a public diary nobody can mess with. Early adopters, coders, anarchists, tech nerds are hooked. They're mining Bitcoin on their old laptops, trading it for kicks. In 2010, a guy named Laszlo Hanyecz makes history, buying 2 Papa John's pizzas for 10,000 Bitcoin. Those pizzas would be worth tens of millions today. That's crypto's start. Small, quirky, and full of big dreams. So Bitcoin's out there in 2010, but it's still a geek's playground. Only the tech-savvy are mining or trading it. Most people don't even know it exists. But the vibe's shifting. By 2011, other cryptocurrencies start popping up. Litecoin, for example, tweaks Bitcoin's code to make transactions faster. It's like Bitcoin's scrappy little brother. The crypto scene's growing, but it's still underground, a mix of idealists who hate banks and coders who love a challenge. Prices are low. Bitcoin's under $1 for a while. Then 2013 hits, and things get wild. Bitcoin's price shoots from $13 to over $1,000. Suddenly, it's not just nerds anymore. Regular folks, investors, even your weird uncle are talking crypto. News outlets are hyping it, and speculators are jumping in. But there's a catch. Crypto's getting a bad rap. Sites like Silk Road, a dark web market, use Bitcoin for illegal stuff, drugs, you name it. It's a PR nightmare, but it also shows Bitcoin's power. Transactions that can't be stopped or traced easily. Governments start paying attention, and not in a good way. Meanwhile, the tech's evolving. Blockchain's not just for money. It's a way to record anything securely. People start dreaming up new uses like tracking goods or securing contracts. The idea is spreading, but Bitcoin's still king. Early miners are suddenly rich, at least on paper. My buddy's cousin swore he mined 50 Bitcoin in 2010 and forgot the password to his wallet. Ouch! That's the crypto life. High stakes, high drama, and a whole lot of what if. By 2015, crypto's ready for a glow-up. Enter Ethereum, launched by a 19-year-old prodigy named Vitalik Buterin. Bitcoin's great for digital cash, but Ethereum's something else. Its blockchain lets you build apps and smart contracts, deals that execute themselves with code. Picture a vending machine. You set the rules, put in the money, and it delivers, no middleman needed. Ethereum opens a new world. Developers go nuts, building everything from games to financial tools. It's like crypto's getting a brain. 2017 is when things explode. Bitcoin hits $20,000, and Ethereum's not far behind. Everyone's caught crypto fever. Your coworkers trading altcoins, those other cryptocurrencies, on their lunch break. Initial coin offerings, or ICOs, become the hot new thing. Startups issue their own tokens to raise money, pulling in billions. Some are legit, building cool tech. Others? Total scams. I heard about a coin for decentralized pet grooming. Yeah, that flopped. But the hype's real, and it's pulling in everyone from tech bros to retirees. The frenzy's not all good. Scams are everywhere, and newbies get burned. Plus, the tech's clunky. Transactions can be slow, fees are high, and mining Bitcoin uses crazy amounts of energy, like small country levels of electricity. Critics are loud, calling crypto a bubble or a Ponzi scheme. But believers keep pushing. They see a future where money and power aren't controlled by a few big players. It's a dream that's messy but magnetic. Then 2018 crashes the party. Bitcoin plummets to $3,000. Altcoins tank even harder. People lose fortunes, and the skeptics are crowing. Social media is full of stories. Guys who borrowed money to buy crypto, now broke. My neighbor swore he'd retire on Dogecoin. Spoiler, he didn't. But crypto's not dead. It's like a cat with 9 lives. By 2019, it's creeping back. Big companies like Facebook start talking their own coins. The idea is too big to fail, even if the prices are a roller coaster. 2020 brings a comeback. Bitcoin climbs again, hitting $40,000 by early 2021. Big players jump in. PayPal lets you buy and sell crypto. Tesla's Elon Musk tweets about Bitcoin, sending prices nuts. El Salvador makes history in 2021, adopting Bitcoin as legal tender. Imagine paying for tacos with crypto. It's real. Meanwhile, Ethereum's spawning a new craze: NFTs. These digital collectibles, like virtual art or trading cards, sell for millions. One day it's a pixelated punk for $5 million. The next, it's a digital sneaker. It's bonkers, but it's also proof crypto's rewriting the rules. DeFi's another big deal. Decentralized finance lets you lend, borrow, or trade without banks. It's like a global, open source Wall Street. By 2025, DeFi's handling billions, but it's not perfect. Hacks and glitches wipe out millions sometimes. Still, it's empowering people, especially in places with shaky economies. In Venezuela, where money's worthless, folks use Bitcoin to buy groceries. Crypto's not just for rich speculators. It's a lifeline for some. Let's talk 2025. Crypto's mainstream, but it's still the Wild West. Bitcoin's hovering around $100,000. Ethereum's pushing new highs, and there are thousands of coins out there. Some, like Dogecoin, started as jokes but won't quit. Stable coins, pegged to dollars or gold, are huge for payments since they don't swing like Bitcoin. Blockchain's everywhere now, not just in money. It's tracking supply chains, securing medical records, even testing digital voting. You might not see it, but it's in your life. Governments are cracking down, though. The US, EU, and others are hitting crypto with taxes and rules. Some say it's killing the free spirit. Others say it's making crypto legit. China's banned it outright, but good luck stopping a decentralized network. Energy's still a sore point. Bitcoin mining's a power hog, though Ethereum's moved to a greener system. Critics love to dunk on crypto's carbon footprint, but innovators are working on fixes. It's a tug of war between progress and problems. The community's split too. Purists want crypto to stay a rebel movement, free from control. Others are fine with banks and governments joining the party. Big firms like Goldman Sachs now offer crypto services. Ironic, right? Meanwhile, scams keep popping up. Fake coins, rug pulls, you name it. My cousin got suckered into a moon coin that tanked. Always read the fine print, folks. But despite the chaos, crypto's ideas keep spreading, changing how we think about trust and value. So what's the legacy of crypto? It started with Satoshi's dream of freedom from centralized control. No banks, no overlords, just code and math. That vision's still alive, even if it's messy. Crypto's given people options. In places like Zimbabwe or Argentina, where local money's a joke, Bitcoin and stablecoins let folks save and spend. It's not perfect, volatility's a killer, and not everyone's tech savvy enough to use it. But it's a tool for empowerment, and that's huge. It's also reshaped finance. DeFi's letting people bypass banks, lending and borrowing peer-to-peer. NFTs, for all their absurdity, are changing how we value digital stuff. Blockchains influencing everything from logistics to art. Even if you don't own a single Bitcoin, the tech's in your world. But there's a flip side. Crypto's a speculator's playground. Prices swing like a pendulum, and people get hurt. The 2021 boom made millionaires. The crashes made paupers. It's a gamble, no question. Looking forward, crypto's at crossroads. Will it stay true to its rebel roots or become another cog in the financial machine? Big banks are diving in, which feels like a betrayal to some. Regulators want control, but blockchain's hard to cage. New tech, like quantum computing, could mess with crypto's security down the line. For now, it's a tug of war between freedom and order, innovation and chaos. Let's zoom out a bit. Crypto's not just about money, it's about trust. Satoshi's big idea was a system where you don't need to trust a bank or a government, just the code. That's radical. It's why crypto's still kicking, despite every crash and scandal. It sparked a movement, Web3, the push for a decentralized internet. The dream's a web where you own your data, not some tech giant. It's messy. Web3's full of bugs and hype, but it's a vision worth chasing. Crypto's also exposed flaws in the old system. Banks charge crazy fees. Crypto's fees can be high too, but at least it's transparent. Governments print money and spark inflation. Crypto's supply, like Bitcoin's, is often capped. It's not a perfect fix, nothing is, but it's asking hard questions about how we handle value. And it's global. Someone in a village in Africa can trade crypto with someone in New York, no bank needed. That's powerful. But let's be real, crypto's got issues. Scams are rampant. I saw a post on X about a guy losing $10,000 to fake token. Ouch. And the volatility? It's not for the faint-hearted. One day you're up, the next you're crying. Plus, the energy thing's a real problem. Bitcoin's better than it was, but it's still not green enough for some. The community's working on it, but it's a slog. Crypto's a paradox, a tool for freedom and a magnet for greed. What's next for crypto? In 2025, it's a mixed bag. The market's maturing, but it's still got that wild streak. Bitcoin and Ethereum are like the old guard, steady but not sexy. Newer coins are pushing boundaries, some good, some garbage. Stable coins are bridging the gap, making crypto usable for everyday stuff like buying coffee or paying bills. Blockchain's sneaking into industries you wouldn't expect. Think healthcare, where it's securing patient data, or gaming, where it's powering virtual economies. The regulatory fight's heating up. The US is taxing crypto gains like crazy, and the EU's got strict rules too. Some countries, like India, are flip-flopping on bans. It's a mess, but it's also a sign crypto's too big to ignore. On X, people are split. Some cheer the crackdowns, others say it's killing innovation. Meanwhile, tech's evolving. Ethereum's greener now, and other chains are following. But quantum computing's looming, and it could crack blockchain's encryption someday. Coders are already brainstorming fixes. Crypto's cultural impact is huge too. It's inspired a generation of tinkerers and dreamers. Hackers, artists, and entrepreneurs are building on blockchain, from NFT artists to DeFi coders. It's a creative explosion, even if half the projects flop. And let's not forget the memes. Dogecoin Shiba Inu mascot is practically a cultural icon. Crypto's not just tech, it's a vibe, a movement, a bet on a different kind of future. Let's talk about the people behind crypto. It's not just coders and traders. Regular folks are in on it too. In places like Nigeria or the Philippines, where banks aren't always reliable, crypto's a game changer. People are using Bitcoin or stable coins to send money home, skipping hefty fees. It's not perfect. Internet access and tech know-how are barriers, but it's giving options to people who've been screwed by the system. That's the heart of Satoshi's vision, even if he's long gone. But crypto's also a magnet for chaos. Scams keep evolving. Fake exchanges, phishing sites, pump and dump schemes, you name it. X is full of horror stories. Someone lost their life savings to a dodgy wall app. It's a reminder to do your homework. Volatility is another beast. Bitcoin can jump 20% in a day or crash just as fast. It's thrilling if you're winning, brutal if you're not. My friend swore he'd buy a yacht with his Ethereum gains. Last I checked, he's still renting. The environmental debate's still raging. Bitcoin's energy use is down from its peak, but it's still a lightning rod for critics. Ethereum's switch to a low-energy system in 2022 set a precedent, and others are following. But the green crowd wants more. It's a balancing act. Crypto's got to innovate without losing its edge. And with governments sniffing around, the fight for crypto's soul is on. Will it stay a tool for freedom or get tamed by the suits? So, what does crypto mean in 2025? It's not just about getting rich, though some still chase that dream. It's about rethinking systems. Money, trust, power, crypto's asking big questions. Can we build a world where individuals control their wealth? Where contracts don't need lawyers? Where data's yours, not Google's? These ideas are messy, half-baked sometimes, but they're sparking change. Blockchain's already in supply chains, tracking everything from coffee beans to car parts. It's an art, with NFTs redefining ownership. It's even in politics, with experiments in secure voting. The haters have a point, though. Crypto's not a magic fix. It's clunky. Try explaining a blockchain wallet to your mom. It's risky. Hacks happen, and there's no customer service to call. And it's unequal. The crypto rich, those early Bitcoin miners, are sitting on billions, while newbies often get burned. But every revolution's messy. The internet was a mess in the 90s, and look at it now. Crypto's still young, still figuring itself out. The community's what keeps it alive. On X, you'll see diehards debating DeFi protocols, artists hyping their NFTs, and skeptics dunking on it all. It's a circus, but it's vibrant. Crypto's not just tech, it's a culture. From meme coins to billion-dollar blockchains, it's a mix of hope, greed, and genius. Satoshi's white paper was the match. The community's the fire. Let's wrap this up. Crypto started as a rebel yell against a broken system. Satoshi Nakamoto, whoever they were, gave us a new way to think about money and trust. From that 2008 white paper to today's global phenomenon, crypto's been a wild ride. It's made millionaires and broken hearts. It's empowered people in tough spots and fueled scams that'd make a con artist blush. It's a paradox, a tool for freedom and a speculative frenzy. The legacy? Crypto's shown us what's possible when you cut out the middleman. It's given us DeFi, NFTs, and blockchain's endless potential. It's challenged banks, governments, and even how we value stuff. But it's not perfect. Volatility, scams, and energy use are real problems. Regulation's coming, whether crypto likes it or not. And new tech, like quantum computers, could shake things up. Yet every crash, every scandal, seems to make crypto stronger, weirder, bolder. Where's it going? Nobody knows. Maybe Web3 delivers a decentralized internet. Maybe Bitcoin hits $150,000, or maybe it crashes again. Maybe governments tame it, or maybe it stays untamed. One thing's sure, crypto's not just money. It's a story of people betting on a different world. So, next time you hear about a new coin or a blockchain breakthrough, remember, it started with a few lines of code and a big, crazy idea.